to my cooking show.
Now
Where it's
y'all
all
know.
about me, and I control and I run everything in this kitchen.
And if you've watched this for any length of time, you know that this is a team sport.
Yeah.
It's Chris and I. Welcome to Foodie Friday.
Yes.
Tonight, listen to the music. What's it make you want to do? It makes you want to dance.
And eat chips and salsa.
Yes. We're going to Mexico tonight, guys.
What are we doing?
We are making enchiladas.
Enchiladas. Go team go.
Go team go.
Boom, let's go.
Okay.
All right.
So, we're going to throw in here a pound of ground beef. Babe, start breaking that up for me with our wooden spoon. And to that, I'm going to add about a teaspoon of garlic powder.
Is there a reason why you use wooden spoon?
I like a wooden spoon.
Oh, it's just
Yeah,
your preference.
it's my preference.
Right.
I don't know if that's the right thing, but that's definitely what I like to do. Okay, so we have a pound of ground beef. We have a teaspoon of garlic powder. And to that, I'm just gonna add some pepper. I don't know the measurement on this, guys. I'm just eyeballing the pepper. Just put some pepper in it.
That's probably like a fourth of a teaspoon.
A fourth?
Yeah.
Yeah, somewhere between a fourth and a half.
Don't listen to me, guys.
That was a great guess. And then what I did a few minutes ago is I diced up like about, do you see the way we keep moving back and forth together?
I'm getting out of your way.
It's kind of like dancing though. A small onion. Some people may put a medium or a large, but y'all know how I feel about onions. So a small onion is going in. We're gonna break this up, add that in there. Keep breaking it, keep going.
You want it? What's your heat?
It's fine. It's like on a high.
You want it on high?
Yeah, because we're just gonna brown this. We're gonna let it go for about like 6 or 7 minutes until it's brown and it's ready for our next steps. He just told me he's about to quit this show and he's gonna go.
I'm gonna go somewhere where I can be a star, man. Look at what she's reduced me to. We're on the plate.
Babe, but you know that everything requires us both and it's teamwork. What are we doing? Guys, I'm using like a slotted spoon. And I'm not draining it in the sink or in like a colander because we want to hold some of this fat back. So I'm just doing the best I can to get what I can on this plate right there. Now we're moving on to our sauce. No, leave that, baby. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna pour in about, a carton, 32 ounces of beef broth. And we use less sodium. And that way you can kind of control the salt. Maybe you have people in your house with high blood pressure.
And high blood pressure. It was just a season.
It was just a season, he said. Babe, go ahead. Let's throw the tomatoes in.
Oh.
Guys,
How
yeah,
big is the
but
can?
you know it'll splash you here, guys, so be careful.
Which
it's
one
28 ounces of whole tomatoes that are peeled. Put those in there. Great. And now we're gonna add a tablespoon of tomato paste, babe. No, it's right here. But we can show them this while he dumps that in there. If you can find the tomato paste that's not in the can but in a tube, it stores so much easier. You don't have to dirty an extra little container for all your leftovers. And I just use it whenever I need it. And it lasts a good little bit in your refrigerator. I'm gonna say like at least 30 days. You get a good month off of this. Where you at, babe?
Right.
Okay, so we have our broth in, we have our tomatoes in, and we have our tomato paste in. Now we're going to our chili powder, babe. Ready?
That chili powder?
That's chili powder. Give me a tablespoon and just, put it all around. It's a tablespoon of chili powder, guys. And then we're gonna add our paprika because we need that flavor. Now listen, you could, all right. You can put regular. Don't bend down for me, that's so rude. If you have regular paprika, you could use that. Today I only have smoked paprika, so baby, give me 2 teaspoons of that. In a dish like this for enchiladas, I don't think having smoked paprika matters. Like I feel like it amps the flavor up even better. Yeah, give me 2 teaspoons of that. And then one of my other favorite seasonings,
So good.
it does. Now let's go to the cumin. So we're gonna take cumin and we're gonna do 2 teaspoons of that too. All the while, like my heat, I'm turning it up because I want this to come to a boil. And and then we'll let it simmer for a few minutes. Give me 2 good teaspoons of that. Who loves the smell of cumin? Do you? You like chili powder better, babe? Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is just add a few dashes of whatever your favorite hot sauce is. Y'all know what ours is, it's fine, because it's the state that we hail from. I'd say like 4, come on, be generous. That's good. 4 or 5 dashes, and if you want to live on the wild side, you can add some more. That part's fine. And then we're just gonna add some kosher salt, babe. Make it rain.
Salt, babe.
Oh, come on, hi. But I just need you to be more generous. We need more than that.
I got high blood pressure.
You're hilarious. Can you plug this in for me, honey? I forgot to plug that in.
What do we have here?
Guys, we have an immersion blender. But here's what we're gonna do first. These whole tomatoes, take your wooden spoon. I like to use a wooden spoon because, I don't know, I just like it. I feel like it gets the job done. We're gonna chop up these whole tomatoes just a little bit better. Did you plug it in, honey?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Got it. Somebody thought it was gonna get me.
They thought that was gonna embarrass you
Embarrass me.
in front of you.
In front of my friends.
In
Gotcha,
front of
didn't
your friends. Okay, so what we're getting ready to do is break this down just a little bit more. I lied, my heat's like on a medium. That's probably where it should be right now. Go after the big chunks of the tomatoes because we're pureeing this so that we have a great sauce in just a little bit. Ready, go. I should have put a apron on. Oh, it's getting me. Oh, guys, you're gonna have to clean this up. Whatever you do, don't lift it until it's completely stopped turning because you're doing a mess on your hand.
Don't they have like different speeds?
It does. I'm only using one. I'm using number 1. Oh! Did you hear that? Ah! I don't like it. Let's see if the big tomatoes are crushed. Hey, come on, look. Get real close. I feel like.
Oh, that's amazing.
See? The immersion blender is great. Well, there's a few chunks in here. I'm gonna get these last few chunks. Other than that, we have a really, really nice sauce. Don't you do it.
Huh?
I thought you were getting ready to grab this blender.
Better than you can.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Anything you can do.
No, I can do anything better. No, you can't.
Yes, again.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
It's like,
What we wanna do now is let it come to a boil. And then, once it comes to a boil, pull that heat down, and we're gonna let it simmer. Are you ready? For 1 hour. So, while I'm letting mine come to a boil, I'm gonna just let you know something about this recipe.
Yeah.
It takes time. It takes time for this recipe. This is not something you wanna do after work on a Wednesday. Your kids will be starving to death. Your husband will be hangry.
That's why I went and got McDonald's earlier, sorry.
You definitely need this to be like a Saturday or a Sunday meal because it does take time.
But it's so worth it.
right?
It is so worth it, man. It's so good.
Yeah, and it really is.
All right.
So we're gonna let this come to a boil. As soon as yours comes to a boil, turn your heat down, let it simmer, set your timer for 60 minutes, and we'll be back. Okay guys, so this smells so good. It's been simmering for about an hour. And what I'm doing is I'm raising my heat probably to like a medium high right now. And I'm pouring in equal parts, a 4th cup of water, a 4th cup of cornstarch. And I'm gonna add it in here and let it do its great work. Mix it in real good and give it maybe about 2 or 3 minutes. And it's gonna thicken our sauce up perfectly. And then we're gonna move to the good stuff. It's the cheese, it's the tortillas. We're gonna start our assembly process. Okay, can you see this sauce? It's looking so good. And what I'm doing is I'm just gonna take that ground beef and the onions and the garlic powder that we put in there. I'm adding it back in here, and I'm just gonna let it go for just maybe like a minute, just to warm it up, and then we're gonna start assembling our enchiladas. Okay guys, so while the sauce was cooking for that hour, the best thing that you can do with your time right there is do what? Shred the cheese for these cheese enchiladas.
Yes.
So we have 8 ounces of Monterey Jack. We have 8 ounces of cheddar. It could be mild or sharp. It just depends what you like. And then we have, this is the only time I'm gonna tell you to use pre-shredded. It's Velveeta cheese. It's so much easier because that cheese is so soft.
Yeah.
So you can buy it like pre-shredded. This is what that is right here. We have a whole pan of that. So 8, 8, and 8 is what? Is that 20?
24.
24.
Come on,
I'm
bud.
right, I'm right. 24 ounces of cheese. And then what we did is we took 12 flour. We like flour. Flour tortillas. And we just microwave them in a paper towel for like 30 seconds just so they get nice and warm. And now what we're gonna do is take each tortilla and fill it with about 2 tablespoons of the cheese. And then we're gonna fold it very tightly. That looks good. We don't wanna be too stingy. Fold it very tightly and lay it in your casserole. This is like a 9 by 13.
I'll let you do that.
Okay, you fill them and then I'll fold them?
Yeah.
Y'all better have somebody in the kitchen who will work with you. I just need a little more cheese though. Fold them very tightly, and you're gonna place them in your 9 by 13 seam side down. That's fair. Give me some more cheese, babe. That's a good tablespoon.
I'm doing what you said.
Give me just a tad bit more. Maybe it should be 3 tablespoons. It could just be because I'm a lover of any and all kinds of cheeses. So we're laying them seam side down. Thank you, that's great. Let's go to work. We got 12 to do.
All right.
Okay, so now it's time for our enchilada sauce. And what I'm doing is I'm taking it and I'm running it across. Be generous. You don't want no dry enchiladas either.
I do.
Okay, Chris does. So you see these 2 right here on the side? Those are Chris's.
I have enchiladas with sauce on the side.
He likes to dip it on the side. But for the rest of us, we're gonna go ahead and cover them generously.
All right, we got cheese coming up. How much?
And we're gonna just top it with a little bit of cheese. We can just do a little bit of that, a little bit of that. Do you want cheese on top of yours?
Yes, please.
Even though we don't have any sauce. He's gonna do his sauce on the side. Guys, there's always that one person in your family that needs everything different.
I don't like
It's
soggy
not
stuff.
usually it's not usually
That's why
you.
I can't eat White Castles. Can't do it soggy.
Can you
I don't like
believe
soggy bread, guys. Sorry. I don't
He
like
doesn't
soggy
eat
anything.
White Castles?
I don't like soggy anything.
I had Crystals
I don't like soggy food,
whatever.
soggy
Okay.
bottoms.
So, get out. Mom jeans.
Mom jeans.
Okay, open that for me. Guys, this is going in the oven at 350 degrees, and I'm gonna say anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes, depending on your oven. You guys know every oven is different. So the whole thing, everything is cooked. We just want it to be bubbly and ready to go. So just watch it, anywhere from 15 to 18 minutes or 20 minutes. Ready, set, go.
Alexa, 20-minute timer. See how much quicker I was?
You're always trying to show me up.
You're just old school.
Guys, so here we go. We're going in for the taste. Remember, mine has a sauce on it, and Chris's really doesn't. He just like cheese on top of his, and he'll put the sauce on the side. We'll see. Is it good, babe?
Yeah. Why we?
Come on. That's
Well,
better than any Mexican
worth
little
the
restaurant
wait,
around here.
guys.
Yeah, and then we just took some Uncle Ben's rice because we're not making everything from scratch. And I just put some cilantro and a little bit of lime juice and salt in there. Bring me that plate back. Don't eat mine.
Enjoy this, guys.
Yeah, little sour cream on it. It's gonna be great.
These are Enchiladas.